So, who would like to do the recap?
I don't remember nothing.
David, seeing as you were there, you can.
Yeah, so as you can see, there are bats. Spirit guys has been cast through a circlet. I'm assuming that's water over there.
Oh, we
That looks
left
like some
the
guy on a
temple.
nightmare. That horse is on fire. We have a goblin. Quack Norris is about. Some trees. I'm going to assume we're still in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yep, and you also have this guy with you.
Great. I like him. Got cool eyes.
Unfortunately, he's not Idris Elba, but still.
Close. Close. Got those eyes.
Okay, to fill in the blanks that David left.
Thank you.
So you wrapped up your battle with Cathay, and during the middle of that, a goblin druid named Dur came out of a tree, and promptly got attacked on multiple different fronts. McKelly got trapped beneath a giant bat and was abandoned for several sort of hours in that position.
Yeah.
Onyx has developed PTSD from pretty much everything now. But you guys realise
Still has a cool hat.
she's had the hat for ages.
Oh, yeah.
That's still cool.
Thanks.
But once leaving the church area and Morella gave all of her apologies, you realise that you were being chased by another group of vampires and bats. You managed to get about 2 miles before they really caught up with you, so Torden cast her miniature hut to allow you guys to have a long rest. At which point the vampire found you, but said he was happy to wait for you to finish your long rest for reasons unknown, and then the hut failed, and you're now in combat with the guy Radovid and his miniature army of vampires and Nosferatu.
Yeah, so
He's what we call big shit.
So yeah, just another day.
Yep.
Call it Monday if you want to.
Okay, so I ballsed up on a number of points where turns were concerned, because I think some of you said that you prepared stuff before combat actually started, but I didn't actually enact that. So does anybody remember what that was?
Nope.
Good. Okay, so the one thing that I do know is that these vampire spawn have basically held their action and then waited for Radovid's turn. So it's basically Radovid's turn for him to do something now. But if somebody wants to do sort of like a pre-combat round, I will allow them.
Sorry, I was so confused by a token standing next to it.
Yeah, it's quite Norris.
Yeah. I can work out if Cat Norris or an enemy, because I've zoomed out the map.
Mm-hmm. Okay, pre-combat action going once.
I'm loading my
I'm actually thinking
stats.
if something can be useful.
My
Yeah, I'm not
stats are
entirely
being
sure.
stupid. We replenished last session.
Yes, everything should be replenished and put back up to full, with the exception of Morella, who has taken some damage.
Okay. Can I summon meteors?
Yep, sure.
Or meteors?
Okay, that will be your entire bonus, so your entire sort of pre-action.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so What level meteors are you doing?
I'm gonna do level 4.
So is that 8 meteors?
I'm trying to think so. It's a lot. 6. Higher levels use spell slot for higher number is increased by 2 for each slot above level 3.
So
So yes, 8 meteors.
8. Okay.
That's a lot of meteors.
I've marked up my spell slot as well.
Okay. Right. So she's done that. Anybody else? Going twice?
I'm thinking.
I think I'm good.
Onyx?
Or I'm at least not prepared enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Okay, I'll put.
I'm thinking.
I'll do it really slowly. So.
Doesn't help. I really need to change spells, but I can't.
Well,
I guess
if you
they
want,
can see in the dark, right?
If you want, your pre-ambush action can be to change your spells.
No, it will take me ages.
Okay. Okay. So put opportunity now gone, unless somebody wants to quickly shout something out.
No, I'm good.
I'm okay. It's
All right.
fine.
Okay. So now that Radovid has ordered the vampires into position, he is going to take his noble steed and go just underneath these bats, so I'll move them out of the way. And he is going to go over to here, to this massive pile of bones, and he is going to start casting a spell. He's whispering, but then there's a sort of resonance to the words he's speaking, and he's speaking in Abyssal, and this green sort of energy is forming between his fingers, and he's contorting it into various knots and sending flashes into the ground. He's basically going to spend his turn doing that. Okay, so with that, it's now Onyx's legit turn.
Oh. So, I don't like him doing that, personally. Don't know about you guys.
I find that offensive.
It is, you know, I didn't give him permission, so I'm just gonna try and stop him, hopefully.
No, I'm trying to show what he's doing, but I'm also not okay with
it. Yeah, he's doing some weird voodoo stuff over there, but it doesn't quite, match my vibe. Today's not voodoo day, you know? Halloween's been, it's just not voodoo day. So, with that in mind, I'm going to attempt to cast silence on him.
Okay.
Hopefully, and see if that actually works, because, he might just be able to just say no to my silence.
Yes, it's
Is
not like
silence
he's...
by target, or it's an area?
Huh?
It's silence by target, or is an area?
It's an area, this one, I think. I should, read it. Yeah, 20-foot circle. Oh, I've got to think on this spell. That's great for me. I'm good at concentrating, that's for sure.
Okay, the one thing that I will say is that if you do this, you won't be able to use your hunter's mark.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I never use it anyway.
Alright, so what needs to happen?
I'm not too sure. Bear with me.
Is there football on by any chance?
It doesn't really
Yeah,
say.
I think I think it just happens. It doesn't necessarily... Okay,
Yeah,
so...
as long as he's in that 20-foot circle that I create, and I'm going to try and plonk it as directly on him as possible.
Alright. Right, so...
Oh, that is a
20 feet
chunky
is a
circle.
big area. Whoa.
Is it radius or area? Hang on, I need to double.
Yes, a 20-foot
20
radius.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so can somebody draw a circle around that? And then we'll...
I don't
I'm the
think-
circle man, I'm coming.
Get your hole ready, boy.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That means I was scammed out of a whole, like, 10 feet or so
I
on my other DM. Oh, damn.
Okay, so thank you, McKay. Whereabouts do you want it?
Pretty much as central as possible around him.
So basically there.
nah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, or whereabouts are the bones exactly? I know they're, like, right next to him, but are there any other bones near him?
You would think I would know this because I built this map. No.
Fabulous. Then I'm not too worried, yeah. I'll keep it on those bones because no bones for him.
Okay, so he just looks at you, and just picks up a hand from the ground, contorts it slightly, and gives you the finger.
Valid, honestly, that's actually valid.
I get it.
Okay.
Play this wizard game.
I respect it.
Okay, so that's one of your actions. What would you like to do with your put your other action?
Let's get an arrow check. Bear with me. Oh god, I'm clicking all the wrong bits and pieces.
I am facing 2 vampires at the same time, adventurer. Alone.
Which one is that? Oh, that one. Hmm.
You got Heimdall there, you're okay.
Yeah, you're not alone. It's pretty offensive.
We're all right here. And Heimdall.
I came down from an Asgardian feast for this. Good Odin, damn it!
Aren't you my guy? Fair. I'd rather be feasting too.
And they put. He's like, who said that? And it's like, this flagon of like Asgardian ale just suddenly appears before you, and just this horn full of Asgardian ale just sort of plops in front of you.
I drink.
Oh,
I use an action to grab it with both hands. Go hard.
Yeah, let's not use arrows, because I'm like silver poor apparently. So I'm gonna just hope and pray. Without using arrows, I'm just gonna use the dragon wing bow to honestly just shoot the one that's kind of like facing near me. Hang on. This one.
Okay, and just for context, I am putting a picture of said horn into the Discord chat.
Oh no. That is perfect. Bit jealous, but perfect.
That's
Like I
not
said.
that's not the biggest one they sell.
Oh wow.
Like I said, heartily.
Okay, so what are you doing, Onyx?
I'm gonna use a dragon wing like arrow, use its magicalness to
Yep.
shoot at the
Okay.
enemy near me.
Alright, give me a hit.
many.
If my maths is correct, 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Hey! I've got to. Someday I'll remember how much damage this thing does.
Incorrect.
Yes. So that's just a d6 because it's the dragon wing thing. That is. Wow. 5.
5 damage, yep. Okay. So, so you just you fire this arrow at this Nosferatu. It tries to matrix out of the way, and instead just moves into the arrow and just hits it in the chest and is like, meh. Okay, are you going to move?
I'll be a good person, be meat shield.
Okay. Right. So it's now the bat's turn. And the bats are all going to sort of fly over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all just sort of mass over here and stay out of the fighting. And now it's the Nosferatu's turn. And this one is lets out, it puffs up its chest and lets out this really massive scream that none of you can hear because it's silenced. And so this one is then going to bound on all fours to Tordum.
Okay.
Whereas this one is going to join the fight against Morella.
Seems like a reasonable option.
Okay, so the one attacking Tordum. Natural 1 and an 18. Does that hit you?
Sorry, I'm trying to load it on my phone as well. 16 plus 7.
Okay, so that's a hit. Okay, that will be a claw attack. 1d8. That's 11 damage to you from its claw attack.
That hurt. And I think Tony's football team might have just scored.
Yeah, our neighbour is clearly watching the football and is screaming at the top of his lungs every time a score is done.
Huh.
That's...
Okay,
Seems reasonable.
so... Okay, and then now that one of its claws has impact against you, it can now do a bite attack. That will hit. Okay, so its bite attack has done 6 damage, followed by an additional 2 damage.
Just give me the total.
So 8 damage from that.
Ow.
Okay, and now Morella's turn to get mauled on. 12 and an 18.
And Morena's not even here to defend herself.
Nope, I love it. Yep, both of those hit. I am going to die, adventurer.
Oh no.
Nah.
Okay, maths time. 13 and... Okay, so that's 19 damage from the claws against Morella.
Oh.
She might not have been lying.
She'll be fine, she'll be fine, she'll be fine.
And then it's going to attempt to bite. Does that hit? Just. Okay, and she now takes a bite attack. Six plus 14, and then another 14 damage from the bite. I'm still above half health, adventurer.
I'm gonna die, you're fine.
Alright, now Tordum, you're up.
I kind of just want to cast Dawn on the area.
Are you... Is your meteor a concentration spell? So, okay, I think our neighbour's team has just lost something.
Oh god.
Doesn't say concentrate. Oh, duration concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay, so if you want to cast Storm, you'll...
I have to drop my meteors.
Yeah.
It's fine. I will just...
I mean, you can fire off your meteors as your bonus action,
I was
and then...
just gonna bitch slap it in the face with a firebolt.
Well, as I was going to say, you could use your bonus action to send all of your meteors away, and then cast Dawn as your action.
Well, firebolt would do some damage too, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but if you wanted to do Dawn, that's what I'm saying.
I'll try this way first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bitch slap it in the face with a firebolt, rather.
Alright, so...
Let's try and let it dice is rolling, it's just slow. 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Okay, so the max damage that the spell can do currently is 25 damage. So, and this is a cantrip she's using.
23.
23 damage.
Bitch.
So, hey! Slap in the face with a fireball.
Okay, and just lets out this howl as... Oh, if it's not being worn and carried. Okay, so it lets out this howl as this hole is literally just burnt in its shoulder. So you can basically just see straight through to the tree behind him. Are you going to let out your meteors?
Yep, and then I'm gonna do the meteors.
Okay, how many?
Oh no, I don't know how. It needs to do a Dex 17 saving throw.
I can pretty much guarantee that failed. Yeah, that failed.
Okay. I kinda wanna fling. I wanna fling all of them, but I don't want to if I don't need to.
Okay, I'll let you do sort of like a free analysis. It's not bloodied. It's still over half health.
Okay, so 8 times 2, 16d6.
What?
Hold on, let me
Huh?
just verify that. Okay, so
It's 2d6
It's
plus 5.
yeah, it's 2d6 per meteor. So how many meters are you doing?
8.
Okay, yeah, so 16d6 plus... hold on, 5
40?
times 8. Yeah, so 16d6 plus 40.
What?
If that doesn't kill it, then I don't know what does. Okay. Well, my screen is just so
Okay.
full of dice. 65 and then plus 40, 105 damage.
Okay,
If
yep.
it is not dead at this point, I am not in a good mood.
Okay, so this is one of those situations where it takes all of this damage, and then the game just crashes. Like, you just met with this error screen, and just simply says, D&D Clinging Isles has stopped working, please send an error report. The screen then comes back, it's still there, and then it dies. Like, specifically, we're back, yay! And then it dies.
Aye.
Okay, I will also say for the record, this is fairly nominal damage for Tordum at this level.
Just out of curiosity, how many of those meteors did I waste?
I'd say 3.
Oh, okay. That's still shit though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, are you going to move?
No, I'm
Okay.
just gonna sit there and just be like looking all proud of myself.
Okay, Barakash, you're up.
I'm not ready.
My man's had all this time.
All this time I've been looking for spells, actions, and all the shit that I can possibly do, but my brain is just blanking. You know, I've got the monkey with the plates in my head.
Blame the dog. Blame the dog.
Alright, question. How's the light?
It's the same as it's always been, like black clouds overhead. Just like you have enough light to see past, so it's technically dim.
Perfect. This is literally the words that I was looking for. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade on me.
Oh yes.
And I am going to step forwards to try and slash that bitch in front of me.
Okay, which hand are you summoning the Shadow Blade into?
Why?
Because if you put it into your offhand, then you can use another weapon as your sort of primary attack as well.
I only have just one attack, anyway.
Yeah, you'll use that attack as your
Main attack.
your main attack, and then you can do your Shadow Blade as a bonus.
But I already used a bonus action.
Yeah, so you weave together the shadow to create a sword, it counts as a simple melee weapon which you're proficient in, so you just make the attack on that same turn.
Yes. I don't even know. Can I keep it just on one end, right? Just one single hit. The other one is still free.
Okay, sure. Okay,
Um,
so if you would like to... Do you need to roll to hit with this, or...
Yeah. And since it's a simple weapon, I can use my own charisma to do it.
Yep, so it'll be your charisma
Plus
plus proficiency, so that's a +9.
Yes. How do I roll this? Yeah. No. Just 1 second.
That's alright.
All right. Let's say 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And now it is 4d8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4d8 psychic damage.
Oh, let them roll. 25.
25 damage, lovely.
25 damages.
Okay, right. Do you want Quack Norris to do anything?
Ooh. Let it fly. Let it fly near the tree. Oh, I can move it. Yes. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay, right. It's now Durr's turn. And Durr is basically going to... What is he going to do? he's going to be like, I don't like this! And he's going to use his spell Conjure Elemental. Where did I put the elementals? Here we go. Okay, and he's going to summon an Earth one. Thought I had Earth here. Okay, for the purposes of what we're doing, that's his elemental. But it's an Earth one. Okay. So that's his... Okay, so it's friendly to everybody. And we'll put... act on its own initiative. Okay, so he's basically just summoned it, and it's effectively just going to stay there. He's then going to run and hide behind this pile of rocks. Okay, so with that, it's now Marilla's turn. Okay. And then through her own concentration, she is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Just basically using... Just go cast it
Wait
there.
a sec, we missed me.
Sorry?
We're not back to the top of the round.
Yeah, you're initiative 8. Oh yeah, we did miss you. Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, you take a turn now.
Oh, thanks. Hey, a piece of candy.
Yeah, well, thank you. I wouldn't have noticed that otherwise. So,
I'll be honest, it was lucky that I noticed myself.
mhm.
I was fully just accepting it. I was like, oh yeah, Marilla's turn.
Mhm.
Alright. Is there... How much damage did Marilla take? Because she got attacked by all 3 of the things, didn't she?
She's not quite at half health, but she is getting there.
Is there a way for me to like move her out of the way that doesn't prompt like an opportunity attack from?
Okay, so opportunity attacks happen when she willingly leaves the spot. So if you basically just wrestle her out of the way and sort of swap places with her, as it were, which would effectively count as one of your attack actions, you can take her place.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. If you basically just want to use an attack action to use the shove action, she'll try and combat it with an athletics. If you beat her, then you swap.
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Alright. You need to beat a 6.
Well, on athletics, you said.
Yeah.
I get a +5, so I'm hoping.
And any nat ones.
I am hoping. I actually only rolled a 4, so well, that's still 9. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you want to take her place, and you're now
Yes.
technically swapped with her.
Great.
That was very rude of you, adventurer.
It's for your own good. Terrifying lady.
If this were Asgard, you would smite him in the back with your axe. But I'm not.
Well,
He can't hear me, so I didn't say that.
I heard about someone saying something about an axe. Swear.
Speaking of axes.
Well, you know, it's not very often that I have a prime opportunity to breathe some fire, which is what I was thinking about. But for the life of me, I can't find my breath. Oh, there it is. I found my breath weapon. Yeah, I was figuring I would just breathe fire in a cone in front of myself to on all 3 of said hopefully flammable creatures.
It can't be right. Can
No way.
I? According to this, you'll only get one of them. But I'll veto that and say that you can.
Shake my head a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Alright, they do a dex save of 17.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, all of them succeeded. One with a nat 20.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, in that case, they take half damage instead then, but I got 16 in terms of my damage. Are they weak to fire or anything, Joe? Something offset that, Joe?
So, how much damage?
16 on the breath weapon.
So, is that 16 already halved, or...?
So half of that,
Okay.
so it'd be 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, but the vampire spawn, like the actual females, they don't seem to be particularly phased by this, but this one, like, seems to have not necessarily a weakness to fire, but is definitely freaked out by it, and does actively recoil against your attack.
Great. Good to know.
Okay, so that's your 2 actions. Do you want to do anything as bonus?
Good question. No, I think I'll just hold my bonus action for now.
Okay. Okay, right, so back up to Marilla, who is now epically pissed off at you for doing this. She's already cast her spiritual weapon. That's a bonus, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as her action, she is then going to... God, everything that she has is a concentration spell. She will just simply do a cure wounds on herself. And she has recovered 11 points of damage. Plus a little bit extra because she gets healing from plus spells level, so another 4 damage. Another 4 damage healed. Okay, so it's now Radovid's turn. And even though the silence spell is in effect, he seems to have been carrying on the spell. You can't hear what he's saying, and you can see that whatever it was that he was trying to do, he's now really struggling with it. He seems to be channeling some extra force which he wasn't using before, and that has caused like this fluctuation with his green powers to start appearing as he's doing it, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble maintaining this. And so, instead of an army of 30 zombies, which is what he was trying to do, he has created, and with a big boom, boom, this mush of zombies appears out of the ground.
It's a big mush.
That,
I don't know if I helped now.
And
I hate to admit it, but I don't think I helped this time.
Well, Matt said he was struggling, so yes, you did.
We'll
But he's made more big things.
put it this way, you could be fighting 30 zombies or one this. And so,
You're right.
and so this appears
let
to
it go, let it go.
this seems to be the 30 zombies literally compacted into this gargantuan thing. Like, it's human shaped in terms of like it has legs and arms and some sort of lump which resembles a head, but it doesn't seem to have any sense of direction or also like any sort of mobility that you would necessarily put forward. It tries to take a step forward and immediately falls over onto one of its hands. And Radovid just simply looks at this thing with like utter disdain, and let me just quickly do initiative for it. And yeah, he just looks at this thing with utter disdain, and then turns his horse around and brings himself out of the silenced area. He's like, finally. That was very ingenious of you, Ranger.
I'm gonna do it again in a second. Just gonna do it again, it's gonna be great.
But don't worry, I'll ensure that you have plenty of my gratitude on the subject. Kashan, can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
Oh, don't do this to me.
No.
So don't be a bitch.
No,
Don't be a
you,
bitch.
no, you cannot.
And you can see he's basically got one eye which is normal and one eye which is golden. And the golden eye glints as he looks at Kashan for a moment.
I got a 15.
Oh god.
Who was the character from Yu-Gi-Oh with a golden eye?
I don't know, I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfortunately.
That was not
The
that.
Millennium items.
Yes, that was, but I don't remember who
All
character.
7 Millennium items.
Sorry, carry on.
Okay. So I did work out all of this as to what the stuff needs to be, and in the time that I've been rearranging things... here we are. So what did you get?
15.
Okay, I will say this as your friend. Do you want to apply a hero point to that?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Please don't hurt us, bro.
I feel like I should maybe apply a hero point to that.
Please.
Okay, so roll again.
Can you get thingy from Mariella?
Not in reaction to this, unfortunately.
Hey.
17?
Okay, so you're able to
Rolled pretty
shrug
well,
off
right?
this.
That's -1.
You're able to shrug off this this immediate effect, and you feel for a moment that he's reaching inside your head, and he gives a very compelling argument as to why you should turn on the party and specifically kill Onyx. But then you shake that off, and suddenly you're like, no, I've got vampires to kill, not Onyx.
Thanks, bro. We got the priorities set.
Vampires are more fun to kill than Onyx is.
She has a cool hat and I like drinking with her. Stay out of my head.
Thank you. Aww. Onyx has never felt so loved in her life. This is great.
Okay, so that's Radovid's turn, and I realise I skipped over the vampire spawn. I'm doing this a lot today.
No, let's just skip
Matt,
the
are you
vampire
okay?
spawn. So we can deal without the vampire spawn.
Okay, so they're going to attack Kashan and miss, and the other one is going to attack Kashan and miss. So, a very well spent turn. Okay, so Onyx's turn.
When I find the right tab. So, for starters, I'm gonna be that person that, moves the concentration so that he's back in the circle again.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so as you lift this, you suddenly hear the collective moaning of this creature as all 30 zombies are all moaning at the exact same time. So it's like this really loud.
Oh. They can debate with themselves. That's not our problem right now.
Save us!
Oh, yep, can't hear her. It's fine.
Okay, so that's your bonus action, correct?
Let me double check that. It should be. Let me click over it. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say it is, for the sake of... So that's your bonus action, you've got your 2 attacks. Better.
Bless you.
Like have some tag.
Well, you know what? He's worth the silver. He should be blessed with my silver, so I'm gonna use the actual silver arrows and shoot 2 of them at him, because I just don't like his attitude at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Alright then.
Where are all of my stats? That would be useful. Okay. Another 27. Hey.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? And that. Of course. So that's 4 piercing damage with the arrow itself. Plus another 4 damage with the dragon wing effect.
Okay, so that's 8 damage for the first, and second one?
That's 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Fabulous. And that is 8 piercing with the arrow, plus 4 from the dragon wing.
Okay, so that's 20 damage in total, yeah?
Yeah!
Okay. I am legitimately sorry about this. Okay?
What?
So both of these arrows just sink straight into him, and he doesn't seem to have noticed at all.
Oh.
Okay?
He's
He's just simply standing there with these 2 arrows in his shoulder, and he's not experiencing anything in regard to pain or even acknowledgement of the fact he's just been attacked. Can I get a perception check from you, please?
So Radovid.
I dislike him immensely, suddenly. Perception. 23.
Okay. You notice, out of the corner of your eye, that a series of the bats has just dropped out of the sky dead.
Oh. He's so annoying! Come on! I'm gonna let the others know if I, like, stick myself out enough of the circle. Be like, his like, health stuff. Him equals bats, okay?
just leans her head back out of it.
Yeah.
By the way, guys.
Him, bat boy, not good. Yes. Then back in the circle.
Okay, I will allow everybody an insight check to see if they can work out what this means.
I'm stressed, okay? He's annoyed me enough.
He's Batman? Is that what she's trying to say?
He's Batman! Furiously point at the swarm behind him.
I got a 13 on insight. What do I get from that?
He doesn't have a Robin.
Oh no.
Alright.
I tried. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so Marilla...
I don't actually know if that's what we're going to tell Kashan or not.
Okay, so Marilla got 14, and said, but do you mean the bats are some sort of protective field that causes him to not feel pain, adventurer?
I'm going to stare blankly and then just shrug a nod. Because I don't know what else to say.
Okay, and then Durr with his... Nope, Durr doesn't understand either. Michaeli, what did you get?
What was it again?
Insight.
I'm so sorry. It's rolling. It's a 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you don't understand what he's talking about either. And finally, Tordum, +1 insight, doesn't understand either.
God damn it.
I just look at, I think she's doing a weird sort of flappy dance and just coughing her ears. I'm like, yeah, is this what we're doing?
It's fine. I'll deal with the bats, I guess.
Okay, so with the... is that your turn done?
I'm gonna 5-foot step back out of the circle.
Okay. Okay, so the bats are going to try and move away from the situation even more. That's their turn done. So, the Nosferatu. It looks to Barakas, who's just whacked it in the face with the Shadow Blade, and it starts yelling incomprehensibly at you, which you can't hear because it's been silenced.
I wish this can happen in real life as well.
And it's then going to do 2 claw attacks against you. Does a nat 1 hit you?
Let me check.
What about 17?
Yes.
Okay, so 1d8. Okay, so that's 9 damage from the claw attack. And now that one of its claw attacks is connected, it can do a bite attack against you. Does a nat 2 hit you?
No.
Okay, right, so you're good in that regard. Okay, so it's the Water Elemental's turn. Water Elemental is just going to go straight up to Radovid. No, sorry, the Earth Elemental. It's going to go straight up to Radovid. And as it does, as it passes over this bit of land, a sort of like green gas just comes out of the ground and just like sprays upwards. And fortunately, the Water Elemental is immune to poison. At least I believe it is.
We shouldn't.
Earth Elemental... Yep, damage immunity is poison, so it doesn't affect it. But it's basically showcased to you guys that there's these effectively landmines of gas pockets all around the area.
Oh,
Okay, so it's basically just going to go straight up to Radovid and punch him twice in the face. And both of those hit. So 2d8... 7 plus 5, 13... 16...
Water elemental works
24... 29 damage to Radovid, and again, there's no indication that he's acknowledged any of this, but with that...
I was about to say something.
Okay, so... 70... Okay. So that's the elemental done. It is technically an earth elemental, but for some reason I can't find the token for it. Oh, it's in the bag of beans, that's why. Okay. There we go. Right. Okay. So... Okay, so Barracus, Totem, and the zombie thing all have the same initiative, so who wants to go first?
Oh my god, to do what? Oh, the same initiative.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I'll just go in the order that's listed on here, so Barracus goes first.
Of course. Okay, so you said that I can use the Shadow Blade as a bonus action if I put it on the offhand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it means that I can Eldritch Blast for one end and bonus action Shadow Blade.
Yes, that's one way you could do it.
Yes. But if I bonus action Shadow Blades, do I still roll with my proficiency?
I'll say yes for the sake of it.
Okay. So let's do this. I'll Eldritch Blast him in the face of this beautiful creature.
Okay.
Am I getting disadvantage because he's in my face?
It is a ranged spell, so yes. Yeah, within range, so yes. Because it's point blank range, it is a disadvantage, yes.
Okay. Can I cast a ranged spell from Quack Norris?
Yeah, who would you like to cast it at?
The bats.
Sure. So Quack Norris just opens his beak and two Eldritch Blast beams just come flying out of it. Okay,
From my parents.
Quack! Quack!
Okay. Makes more sense.
Alright, so yeah, roll to hit.
24 to hit and then 20.
Yeah, it's just one roll, so... Because that's not at point blank range, so I'll just take the higher. Well, both of them hit, so yeah, roll damage.
Incoming. Oh no. 25.
25 damage, yeah.
For 2 blasters. Blasters.
So 25 in total, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so it hits and you do a considerable amount of damage to these bats, and there's like this explosion effect and loads of them fall to the ground. One of the This seems to have affected one swarm in particular, whereas the other one is still mostly intact. So for the sake of labelling, this one is now bloodied.
Look.
Okay, so that's your Eldritch Blast. Do you want to do your Shadow Blade?
Yes, I'll Shadow Blade the boy. Ooh. So 28 to 8.
Yeah, hit.
What is it? And oh no, 6 damages. Boy, it's a 1, it's a 2, and it's 1, it's a 2.
My condolences.
Thank you.
Okay, do you want to move?
Where?
Wherever you want.
Nope.
Okay, right, Tordum, you're up.
We're gonna dawn blast this guy. I
Okay,
casted dawn on this dude's head.
which dude? There's lots of dudes.
The dude on the horse that's pissing me off.
Okay,
Dude in the horses.
And I can find the dawn stuff. That thing. That thing.
Maya, I can't come up right now. You have to wait.
I'm casting dawn.
Yeah, what level is Dawn again? Is that level 5? Yeah, level 5.
Yes.
Okay, so put
40-foot high cylinder cone of sunlight.
30-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to draw around my hole, McKelly?
40 foot, right, you've done 30 foot.
Yeah, 30 foot.
40 foot high. Oh yeah, 30 foot radius, 40 foot high. Damn it.
Seems about
Lovely.
right.
Okay,
Thank you.
it was actually better than mine, so well done.
That works for me.
Okay, so that's
Right, anyone who's an
near
enemy.
enough everybody. Do you count Doe as an enemy?
Nah.
Okay.
Everyone that's an enemy. Are these things on our side?
The elemental is yes.
That's not. That's not a friend, is it?
No.
So anything that's not our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Need a con saving throw of 17.
Okay, so Radovid passed with a nat 20. His horse passed with an 18. The zombie clots passed with a... Well, actually, no, did it. The 17 pass?
It's con 17, so.
Okay, yep. So it passed. The Nosferatu, nat 20. The vampire, 2. The other vampire, 15. So this vampire here appears to be the only one that that's there. So the one with the vortex symbol is the only one that didn't pass.
Okay, do you want me to roll one for all or?
Yeah, one for all.
individually? Okay, well the one I just rolled was 30 damage.
30 damage, okay. So because it's vulnerable to radiance, that still counts as 30 damage. So then this... No wait, that's the one that failed. So this one is dead. Just immediately vaporizes. And then this one takes 30, 6. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that has done considerable damage to everybody. It's But again, Radovid doesn't seem to have acknowledged this in any way. He does look up at the sky, however, and look concerned. Oh wait, haven't done damage to the horse.
I'm guessing he just transferred the damage to the bats though, so.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, one sec. 53. There we go. Yes, so but you can see that a bunch of the bats have been immediately vaporized, and that has also passed on to the final swarm, which is looking considerably battered. Okay, so everything in this area now is bathed in sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I lost my advantage.
What was that?
No, I was thinking aloud. Since now there's bright lights, I lost my advantage with the shot of it, that's all.
Well, technically you can't complain about it because you're in the silence kind.
Am I complaining? I'm just making a point.
What?
I didn't even know he needed the dark, sorry.
Okay.
You know, we're going to fight with vampires and you don't expect me to cast Dawn?
Okay, so Radovid is going to use the... Where is he? He's going to use the last of his... Right, so he is going to use his legendary points. Right, first off, let me get rid of that. Damn it!
We killed him. He's spontaneously combust.
Right, has he been removed from the thing? Yes, he has. Okay.
Radovid has complained. Is it even his turn?
No, it's not. He's using a legendary action.
Oh.
So he's going to use put one hero point to move away from the elemental, and he does this in such a way that he basically turns into shadow, appears behind it, and then moves away. And the elemental, sorry, the earth elemental has trouble ascertaining where he is, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack. And he is just going to move around here, and is going to do a sword attack against Tortem. That's used up all of his hero points. I take it 20 hit you.
Yeah, that's 16 AC.
Okay. So that's 6 plus 6 plus 4, so that's 10 damage to you.
Ow.
Okay, so so now it's the zombie clod's turn, and not having any instructions to the contrary, it is basically just going to try and limp towards the earth elemental. So let's do... Okay, so it's plus athletics, so you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so as it draws closer to you, you guys get this like waft of just how putrid this thing, how putrid this thing smells. It doesn't affect you, but at this distance. But you get the impression that if it was to get any closer, it would be problematic for you in terms of being able to breathe.
There you go.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so it's going to.
Part of breathing.
So it's then going to do its 2 attacks against the Earth Elemental. Okay, which both hit. So 1. 11, 12, 16, 20, 33. For a total of 38 damage.
That's how we just one slash.
And technically 2, but its attack action is done 30.
Being in a circle at the end of its turn as well.
Yep. Right, so...
I need to roll.
So one sec, I'm still calculating stuff. Minus 38. Right. The Earth Elemental is deeply shaken by this, and yes, it will take damage now.
Needs con 17 throw.
Passed.
30 damage I rolled, so half that.
So back to 30. Okay. Okay. But it has taken quite a big blow from this, and you can see that a number of the sort of corpses which are putting this thing together have effectively broken down somewhat, and some of them have just completely evaporated into ash. Okay, so that's the zombie clot's turn. Kashan, you're up.
Okay.
My
How
arm
injured are the
goes to bed.
creatures around me looking?
What was that?
How injured are the creatures around me looking?
Pretty bad.
Very well done.
Let's try and deal with those, get rid of them, get them out the way.
Yeah, Tordum's at 30 health, guys. I'm like half health.
Try and get them out of the way.
We tried to save you.
I'm just going to take some swings with my blood axe and hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
So does an 18 hit?
Which one are you attacking?
I'll go for this one first of all.
Okay. So yeah, that hits,
Okay, so
I think. Yep.
it drops a dice. Give me a sec. This is a D12. So 15 on the normal damage, and if it affects it, 2 on the necrotic damage.
Okay. It does affect it, just not particularly. Just not particularly well. So that's your first attack.
Still stand on that one.
Yep, still standing.
Okay.
Very buggered up, but still standing.
Alright, I'm going to attack it again then. 19 to hit this time.
Yep, that hits.
And then... This is 13 on the normal damage, and 4 on the necrotic.
Okay. And with that, you're able to just whack down on this thing, and you don't behead it, but you do sort of sever its head from its shoulders.
Great.
So it's like nearly Headless Nick in Harry Potter, it's just sort of dangling as it just plops to the ground.
Totally fine with that.
Okay.
In the efforts of trying to get things moving, I'm going to action surge and then take some swings at the other one as well.
Okay. Okay, so first off, add your 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Also, if I put them in the temporary part. Yep. Alright, so on this other one, 22 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
14 on the normal damage, 5 on the necrotic.
Okay, so... Okay, so it's still standing.
Okie dokie, let's go again. Oh, and then a nat 20 to hit on the second one.
Okay.
So that's 17 normal, double to 34, I guess.
Yep, I can just simply
Okay.
say that you've immediately killed it.
Immediately dead.
Okay,
Nice.
so you bring your axe down into this thing and you completely chop it in half. However, you don't get the sort of rush of life that you're accustomed to. Do you actually hear the axe in your head just simply scream out in rage, "No blood!"
Alright, my bad. Let's go find you some blood then.
Who are you talking to, adventurer?
My axe.
I talk to spirits that nobody else can see, and people think I'm insane, adventurer.
No one said that.
Yet, adventurer. Okay, anything else?
Yes. I'm gonna move myself towards Radovid, I guess, in the hopes that if we deal with him, the zombie monstrosity will also get dealt with.
Okay.
Is
Right.
my thought process. He summoned it, so
Okay. Before I forget again, can I get a Constitution saving throw from you, please?
okay.
That's Natalie.
Oh,
I'm rolling right now. Give me a sec. 16.
Alright, I'm fairly sure that's enough, but... Come on. Right. Concentration.
Oh, no.
Right, I'll need to find the rules on concentration checks again. But I'm fairly sure that she passed. So in that regards... Okay, so it's Dur's turn now, and he's just going to let out a blah at the fact that this flaming pony has just trampled over him.
And he's not going to make friends with the pony.
And he is... He's going to cast Animal Friendship on it.
I was
What?
legitimately taking a piss.
Ingenious.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails. Bear with me.
I'm more than sure there's 4. Well, there's 6.
Come on. I've got so many tabs open at the minute. Yes, unfortunately it didn't. So he will then sort of shimmy over and cast Cure Wounds on... Sorry, Healing Word at his max level on Tordum. So that's 18 health to you.
Yay. And here I was, I didn't think we were friends.
And he will then just simply... He will then do guidance on you as well. So you can add a d4 to any of your saving throws.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Dur's turn, so Mariela's turn. I had actually realised I haven't done any of her spiritual weapons stuff, so these guys probably would have died a lot sooner if I had. So, my apologies for that.
What about the Spirit Guardian?
What was that?
The Spirit Guardian.
oh yeah, she's got Spirit Guardian up too.
Okay, so she'll basically just move Heimdall over to Radovid and he'll do his thing. So she has cast that at 3rd level. So that is 2d8, 3d8, 10, 14, 17. It's radiant damage, so double that to 17 times 2, 34 damage. Okay. Okay, so whatever the effect the bats were giving, as the last bat dies as a result of this, Radovid actively takes damage from this. And he lets out he just lets out a "Rah!" with his fangs bared in rage, and he's like, "Curses!" And with that, he's going to do another attack. Where's he gone? On Onyx this time.
Enjoy.
10 plus. Does 19 hit you?
Unfortunately, yes.
7 plus 4. 11 damage to you.
11 damage. I guess I'll take that. How do I do... shouldn't I do a concentration save thing?
Yeah.
Yes. With me? Bear with me, I'm struggling with numbers right now. Ooh.
So yeah,
14.
the DC equals 10, or half the damage taken, whichever number is higher. So how much damage did you just take?
Oh god. 11, I think.
So, so 10. So DC 10 or higher.
Oh, nice. I got 14.
Okay, so you maintain concentration, and so do you.
A.
Okay, so that's her thing done now. So Marilla is going to move her spiritual weapon over towards the zombie clot. It will do its attack. It's an 18. Eighteen. 18. Okay, this zombie clot thing is looking particularly buggered up. You don't think it's going to last much longer? Okay, and that is Marilla's turn done. Okay, Onyx, you're up. Onyx?
She said she was back.
Yeah, sorry. Muted and I didn't realize. I don't like how close he is to me. Kind of gross.
I would love you to say that to his face.
Honestly, yeah, she would.
Do you mind? Like, could you just not? You know?
Yeah, it's kind of ruining everything right now.
Yeah, it's bad enough that you're raising the dead, but now I've got your horse's ass in my face. So just
Yeah, it's just problem after problem with this guy. I don't get it.
That's just rude, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the captain now. You have to show me respect.
Well, I was just thinking it's etiquette. You don't go around sticking your horse's ass in people's faces. No, etiquette, people. You'd think a high vampire would know it. Till we get emotional damage against this guy.
Yeah, but if you want, I will give you an opportunity to do a persuasion check.
Is that
Oh, I
just
can't
me,
pass.
everyone?
Yeah, specifically Onyx.
Oh god, I'm not. Would you hate me if I said I got nat 20?
No, not really. I like it when you
Nice.
guys get nat 20s.
Yay. How persuasive is it otherwise? Not
so-
good.
So his horse rears up and just like, fine. He dismounts from his horse.
Nice. I'm honestly taken back from his kindness, so thanks, sir. I'm now completely baffled as to how to approach this. Hang on. I know I've asked this in the past, but what was the rule? Like, were there any rules about like swapping weapons quickly? Like, is it an action? Is it bonus action or reaction sort of thing?
Okay, so it depends on where the weapon is in your inventory. So right now, you have your bow in your hand, you have your arm blade daggers, and currently your dancing scimitar is sheathed, as is your short sword.
Okay.
So if you wanted to swap to your melee weapons, that would need to be your bonus action to do. Or you could deploy your arm blade in sort of like an off... as your... Sorry, one sec. You're holding bow in your left hand, right? Yes, so you could deploy your arm blade dagger as a normal attack, but that would mean you won't be able to immediately use your bow. So you can either swap your bow for your one of your sheathed weapons, or you can use your arm blade.
I guess I'll use an arm blade, I guess, just in case things get extra zesty and I need to use my bow for whatever instance. So yeah, I'll use the arm blade and pray that it works out, because this is the first time using it. Oh dear.
Did you
I don't
know
think
one?
it's working out. No, it wasn't that one. It's 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my god, okay. Wow. Yay. Arm blades are good, it's okay. D4. Okay. That's 6 damage.
Okay. So you plunge this blade straight into his chest, and he looks down at you and just goes, "Really?" Okay, so that's your first attack. So what would you like to do as your second?
I might as well, just for the extra sass, do it again. Just to prove a point.
Love that.
That is 21.
Okay, that hits.
Hey. D4. And this time it is 7 damage.
Okay, again, you stab him again, and again, it doesn't really seem to have much of an effect on him. It does cut and make him bleed, but doesn't really do much else, and he just seems more irritated by this.
Now he knows how I felt when he was trying to do magic stuff and then summoned this blob of a mess behind us. It was only fair.
Anything movement-wise?
Not unless I want him to stab me in the face, so I think I might just stay put.
Okay. Batsworm's dead, Nosferatu is dead, Alright, so the zombie clot, damage please. Oh, wait, does it take damage at the start of its turn or at the end? Oh, okay. So first off, it will... right. Where is it? Zombie clot, here we are. Right, so again, it's going to put... Right. It's just simply... It's realizing it's not going to do much, so it's going to boom, 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 so shove it, as it were. So let's see if that does anything. It does, okay. And it's then going to try and move closer to you guys. So in doing so, you guys here, you all now suffer the effects of its deathly stench. So can I get a Constitution saving throw from all of you except Kashan?
Nice.
What kind of save was it, sorry?
Constitution save.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, 20.
Alright.
I get a +4, don't I?
Plus D4.
Yeah. Well, I got a 19 without the D4.
Is that poison?
21.
Cool. Onyx, what did you get?
I got 16.
Okay. Okay, so all of you passed. So you're able to sort of like breathe in and a way that doesn't breathe in the poisonous fumes coming off of this thing, and is then just going to do one slam attack against Barracas, which missed wildly, and his second one against Tordum also missed wildly. Okay, so that's its turn, and damage, please.
And that's for the.
Dawn.
Right, so con 17 against to do.
Passed.
Okay, so that's 26 damage. Full. 26 full damage is half of it.
Okay, and with that, this creature just simply starts burning up, falls to what would equate to be its knee, and then just flops forward in this burning pile of sort of gelatinous flesh as everything begins to just melt.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so Tordum, you're up.
I'm gonna move the thing so Morad's in it, and I'm just gonna basically smush him with it again.
Okay. Right, so that's your bonus action to move it?
Yep, and I'm just gonna smush. I can use my action to basically cause the damage.
Okay, cool.
That means the bonus action to physically move the spell, and then the action to cause the damage from the spell.
Okay, so first so his con save is... where is he? 19?
It's a 17, so it's passes.
Okay.
What about
Ouch.
horse?
Horse. Also passed?
Okay. Do you want me to roll individual damage or?
Yeah, no, just the same.
22 full damage.
Okay. So... 31, and then... So 22, did you say?
22, yeah.
Okay. Right, so he is now suffering the full effects of the sunlight, and he just lets out this scream as this... He doesn't seem accustomed to pain, and this seems to be a brand new thing for him. And...
I'm sorry, did I hear some yelling?
When it starts its turn. Okay, right. So that's your move done now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emotional damage.
Okay, Barracas, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Can I get in this hole?
I'll say for the purposes of everything else, yes. You can move through you can move past this dead body and then into this space if you want.
Yep. Actually, first, as an action, I'm gonna use suggestion
Mm-hmm.
on the vampire.
Okay.
CD Wisdom 19.
So 19, did you say?
19, yes.
Okay. Okay, he failed that.
Beautiful. So, on a brink of death, report duty to your master. So basically, I want him to get out and tell to the master that we are coming. So he gets out from the fight because he's dying.
So he'll turn to you and wipe the blood, which is sort of leaking out of his mouth in the way that his image shows. He's like, And sort of just looks around. So, very well. But know this. When my master when Aiden comes for you, I'll be right by his side.
It's a sign he's running away.
Yeah, Barracas basically cast a suggestion on him and told him to leave.
You could have suggested he stand there and just die from being blasted.
No, because I can't harm him. If I tell him to stay, he goes into harm.
Yeah,
So I can't technically do it.
Yeah, he basically needs to get him to do something he's already inclined to do, effectively.
Oh.
I don't think we should let him leave though.
Well, the thing is, it is losing already, and I would like to play a little bit more with this corpse.
Which corpse? There's quite a few.
He's his own corpse.
So he basically looks around at the rest of you and are your friends going to let me go?
I'm just gonna cast Door one more time.
Well, he just need to go and walk, so it technically can be still killed. But not by my hands.
Okay, so this is basically a vote for the rest of the group. Are you guys going to let him go as part of Barracas' suggestion spell?
I guess we don't have much choice.
No, you do have a choice.
Oh, I was gonna cast
Yeah, you
Door
can kill him.
Yeah, you can decide to just say, screw you, Barracas, and sort of like lampoon on him.
But I kind of already am lampooning on him.
What about the rest of you?
I'm going to assume there is a, plan behind the words, so I'm not gonna attack.
Okay. David, what's your intuition on this?
Well, I mean, I don't feel like we should let him leave, but I'm not gonna.
Well, if you think that is not a good thing, just do something then.
I am an
Yeah,
NPC,
yeah,
so I have no thoughts on the matter, adventurer.
I'm thinking if he's just gonna end up coming back, that it might be better to deal with him now than later.
Okay, so with that, he's then going to go back to his horse, and he's pulling his hood around him in an attempt to shade himself as much as he can from the sunlight. Now, it takes him a moment to get the horse under control, because the horse is burning up, past on animal handling. So he basically, and then slowly tries to trot out of the sunlight. He will take some damage as a result of that. Okay, so he's now out of the sunlight. Is this you guys now letting him leave?
Yes.
I guess so.
Okay, so reluctantly, the rest of you guys let him leave, and he basically charges eastwards in the direction that he originally came. And you guys are basically just met with the relative silence that you're now accustomed to in this area, and Quack Norris, who's still sitting in the tree, just opens his beak and just quacks, "Victory!"
Aww.
Don't let the sunlight hit you on the way out.
Okay, well done, guys.
Woo!
Okay. Is this XP time?
Yep, I'm just trying to work everything out. Something I should have had prepped before, but I didn't. So, 700. And of course, I got rid of the vampire spawn profile. Bear with me. Okay. So. Okay, so if you guys want to give yourselves 4,091 XP.
4,091. Nice. Slowly getting there.
Ah, so close.
So far.
About 2/3 of the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so but as I said, you're now sort of in this immediate quiet. Is the sun still burning down?
I guess I let the sunlight go.
Okay. And are you letting silence go?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Alright then. Right, so but you're sort of like left with the bodies of the vampires, which are in sort of state of being vaporized, and then you got the heated up barbecued putrid jelly of the of the zombie clot thing that's near you. And Heimdall was will basically say, "Well, back to Asgard for me," and disappears.
He didn't do anything in that fight.
It's my
He's a
fault. I kept
cheerleader.
on forgetting. So,
Oh, that was fun, isn't it?
who needs healing, adventurers?
I'm at 51 now.
Surprisingly, I'm okay.
Because
Yeah.
surprisingly, our new friend helped me. I'm just going to scowl at them. Duh.
So Doe's basically says, "Well, if you want, I'll take it back."
Nah.
Does anyone need healing, adventurers?
Nope.
I'm good.
I'm okay.
I'm good too.
Yeah, Elemental just sort of sits there and shrugs.
Yeah, who owns the Earth Elemental?
I do, adventurer.
That's helpful. There's two that talk like that right now.
So that was Doe who talked.
Why did you leave your poor thing running around like that? It's all lonely.
Okay, so but he then. So he then sort of drops concentration on the spell and dismisses the thing, so it disappears. It's not lonely anymore now, adventurer.
I'm gonna slowly walk and hide behind Onyx.
Okay, what would you guys like to do at this particular moment in time?
Not get murdered by Morad deciding to come back.
Radovid.
Whatever. That dude.
Ready. Should we first? Should we go forwards, or do you wanna rest up a little seconds, just a quick rest, and then go?
Well, I can't reclaim anything from a short rest, so.
I think you can. I think you got your arcane ability or something like that.
That's it. Who I am.
Arcane recovery. Once a day you finish a short rest, you can expend spell slots. You can choose an expended spell slot to recover up to a combination of 5.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm fine if people need a short rest. I was only going to suggest that we maybe scarper away from murder scene, so then we can kind of hide a bit to rest.
Okay, so Morella is going to do A check. Slip it.
What did I say?
If memory serves, adventurer, there is a town nearby.
Which it was the one that we're trying to reach.
Okay, so you're basically here, and Ored Ared is effectively just a few miles away. And that's the mining town that you guys were thinking about going to.
Oh yeah, for silver, because I'm like silver broke.
Okay. And unfortunately, you didn't get those silver arrows back.
Oh yeah. Man? Oh. I really need silver, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
We need to go there, right?
Yeah, sure.
On top of the mountain.
Yeah. Wasn't it like kind of like at the base of a mountain there was like a path up?
Yeah, it's basically at the base of a mountain. You go up a little bit, and then you're at the village, and then there's pathways that go actually into the mountain ranges. But this is very much at the bottom.
Okay. I mean, I'm still down to like get there. I'm obviously gonna encourage that we get there sooner so we have better chances of hiding, but obviously peeps need a short rest, so if you need a short rest. Because we can hide basically at some point for rest and longer rest. I'm happy.
Okay, so do you want to take half an hour to do a short rest?
Short rest for me is fine. I can get my spells back.
Okay. I'll say that Torden will do her arcane recovery, and then I'll let her pick the spell slot that she gets back. Okay, so you carry along. Are you going along the road, or are you staying off the road?
We've been following the road until now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay by me.
Okay. So you follow the road until the path effectively starts splitting into two. They run parallel to each other, but there's two very definitive roads, and then eventually one road veers off to your left and starts going uphill. But it's still sort of like smooth and sort of ramp-like, and it effectively takes you to here. And you're basically at the industrial town of Orid Ared.
Got it.
I've never been here before, adventurer.
Which one?
Morella.
Okay.
I'm just simply doing it the Dur isn't talking because I don't really know what he would talk about. So.
That's fair.
Okay, so you can.
So
The first thing you
Sorry.
can immediately see is that this this town is built into a plateau on top of sort of like a mountainous hill. So it's got a cliffside that runs all around it, and then a wall on top of that cliff. So this is basically a walled city. But from what Marilla has told you, this place is entirely industrial based. There's a little bit of agriculture that happens here, but this is basically the only place where, in the entire of Minas Epartis, where anything industrial and mining orientated happens.
I'm not probably going to find a whole lot then, realistically. But hey, here's hoping.
Can be anything.
Yeah. Even if it's just like an ingot of silver, it's better than nothing at this point.
What are you gonna do with the ingots?
I'll just
Slap him
put
round
it
the
against
head
their
with it.
face. It'll work.
Kashan's a blacksmith. He can make her something.
I was gonna say I can smith okay.
You kiss me, okay.
Aw.
Stop insulting me, it's hurting my feelings. Okay.
Alright.
Right, so as I said, it's a little bit of an uphill journey, but eventually you get to the gates of Minas of Orid. It's effectively just like a small wooden palisade. It's a wooden wall that goes up maybe 10 feet, so it's the sort of thing that someone could easily climb over. But in terms of sort of like a siege defense, in line with the cliff, the wall is actually quite high up. But so you get the feeling that sort of taking the natural defenses into account. Do you guys want to try the main gate, or do you want to try and find another way in?
Well, let's knock on the main gate.
Okay. So you follow the path, and it takes you, as you say, to the main gate here. And there you're met with quite a grisly sight. So, hanging by the neck from... So, first off, the gate is open. Open, sort of like inviting in. And hanging from effectively the wall of this gatehouse are 6 people.
Nice.
From what you can tell, all of these people are elves of various descriptions, but they've been done up with the following descriptions. So there's one whose skin is painted red, and there are 2 wooden spikes that have been slammed into its skull. There is one that is wearing a captain's hat, one painted red and has a fake beard, another one who's had his legs cut off and is painted green, one which is a normal looking elf but has put 3 stars carved into its chest, and then another one which looks relatively fresh, again is one that's had his legs cut off and has had green paint on it, and the green paint is slowly dripping from its flesh.
Wait, are they resembling us?
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but I don't think we're welcome here, and I think someone's waiting for us here, and I think we should really, go quietly.
Okay, and then all of these people are hanging at different lengths of rope, so that between them, not the small green one, but so the freshly painted one that's all hanging to one side, they're all at different lengths of rope, so that a wooden board has been impaled into the chest of each of them, and it basically reads, Wispel Alpha, Best Step, Edness, which is, for those of you who speak Elvish, says, Welcome Alphas, enter and be at ease.
I feel so at ease right now.
I'm walking in.
You're walking in?
I follow him.
I guess we think I go
It
too.
says be at ease.
On dead bodies!
Yeah, because they're chilling.
For the things that we have dealt with, like, dead bodies being inviting is positive compared to dead bodies trying to kill us.
I mean, someone's though, very recently too, with the new edition.
I am the new person, adventurer.
Oh, shut
I
up.
am aware, dear.
I haven't actually met you yet, adventurer.
This is true. We'll get there, I'm sure.
Maybe they're the same person, just pretending.
Or am I, adventurer?
Oh, God.
Right, bear with me. For some reason, the map which I had envisioned for the next one has disappeared, so that's probably me being stupid in some form or another. So I'm just quickly uploading it so that you've got something to play with.
You make us sound like 5-year-olds.
Heavily armed
I am.
5-year-olds. Okay. Damn it. Baracus. Kasham. Marilla, Onyx, and Doctor. Okay. Some more sort of immediate sort of view for you. So you'll put, as I said, the gate is open and it's open to its fullest extent. It's like a double gate which has been opened inwards. See, you said you're going in, Kashan.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Fuck it.
Okay, so you go through the gate, and you're met with this empty area, and this appears to be some sort of courtyard area to the rest of the town, because this internal area has a wall that goes around it. And basically in this area are 4 sort of small buildings and what appears to be some sort of inn, and then a sort of road that goes into the city, like through the sort of gates in this wall, and to one side of that is a stable. You're seeing the ruins of various carts in the area, but other than that, there is no sign of life here.
Is there any evidence of devastation?
Aside from the broken carts, no.
There's no blood, there's no bodies, no broken buildings.
No bodies, no broken buildings. But at the moment, you can't see inside the inn.
I activate my magic thingy. Oh my god, names.
You're the
Detect magic.
detect magic, yeah. Okay. That's a 30-foot radius, isn't it?
30 foot, yep. Where am I?
Okay, so where do you want to position yourself?
I am just a second. Ready? I'm with Kashan, so whenever Kashan is in, I'm in as well.
So I'll just be like sort of, like I'm not like super far in. I'm just sort of like exploring the what's up.
So you basically just strutted in.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one thing that you do pick up on as you go through the gate is that the corpses themselves appear to have had a magical spell put on them. And if you want to try and work out what that is, you can do an Arcana check.
On the roll, oh for fuck's sake, that's a nat 1. Can I use a hero point?
Yep, if you want.
13.
Okay, you can probably guess that it's Gentle Riposte, the spell that basically keeps dead things fresh for as long as possible.
Alright.
But the one thing you can pick up from that is... I will just quickly verify this, just in case I give you the wrong information. Gentle Riposte is a necromancy ritual, so somebody with a lot of time on their hands and the knowledge to do it has done that spell.
How long does it take to cast a ritual?
Depends on the ritual itself.
What about this one?
That is a good question, because it doesn't actually say. Bear with me. I will simply say for this, because I'm struggling to find the actual details of it, I'll say for a good few hours.
Okay.
Basically, like an hour each for each of the bodies.
Okay. How does it technically work to cast a ritual? Do you have to still be around it, or you can just
Yep,
cast
you
a
have.
ritual and then fuck off?
Yep, you have to be permanently in the sort of area of the ritual, actively casting the ritual.
Okay. So there is gonna be someone here. Basically.
Yep. But other than that, you're not necessarily picking up on any magical points within this radius.
Okie doke. Good to go, Kashan.
Is anyone else going to do anything?
Nope.
Okay. Durr will then go in. So I will follow them, adventurer. Somebody may need healing. And Marilla will simply say prayers for the corpses. Onyx, are you going to do anything?
I'm just gonna tell Marilla if you hear screams, maybe just check in to see if we're dying, and if we are, make your verdict on whether or not you should run. And then I'm gonna just follow inside reluctantly.
Okay. So Durr then simply says, "Which way, adventurer?"
To the biggest building.
So that way.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to start.
Okay, so you head over to the inn, avoiding the broken wagons and stuff. You can see the tracks of where multiple wagons have sort of like run through here, like opening up very sort of strict paths and stuff, and those paths have then been laid with stones. So, but you're not like squelching through mud or anything like that. But you come to this building, and who is going to open the door?
Kashan.
Yeah,
Next
it's gonna be.
Okay, so you open the door. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, please?
Always. 16.
Okay, you're able to knowing that this is probably some sort of trap, you push the door open and step back as you do, and quite predictably, a swarm of rats just comes pouring out of the doorway and basically just run and go straight down the well.
Well, I'm not
Fantastic.
following down the well.
Okay, so you step inside, and you can see that this area is populated with effectively what would be a full tavern's worth of dead corpses, all of which have reverted to bones. But all of them have been propped up and posed in positions as if they were sort of mid attendance of a tavern. So like the one that's done up as a waitress is holding like empty flagons of beer. There's a bard which is just strumming at a lute. But there's a bartender who has been posed in the middle of cleaning a mug. But there's a chef who is sort of like holding a knife above his head, getting ready to chop down on what is now a putrid piece of meat.
Oh, who's the sick fuck?
Don't you feel welcome?
Out of sheer curiosity, I'm going to go up to the bar and see what happens if I order a drink.
There you go. ghost bottle appears where the ghost bottle.
No, Keith isn't here.
I like Keith.
Keith is the bartender of Natalie's Tavern in her Waterdeep campaign. He's a ghost.
Aww.
I didn't exercise the ghost, I kept him.
Aww.
I made him my bartender.
Okay.
Does it make good cocktails?
Sometimes. Gotta be careful he doesn't nick the art vices potions though.
So, sorry, Kashan, what were you doing?
I'm gonna go up and see what happens when I order a drink.
Okay, so you order a drink, but nothing really happens. But all of these, there's sort of no reaction to this at all. The one thing you do notice, however, is that the floor is stained with what appears to have been a long trickle of blood.
Well,
Wait, but what? Come again?
So basically, this like red sort of track here is effectively blood which has basically just flown down and out of the front door.
Okay.
And then you basically just hear a voice, like all of you just hear it. Like it's not in your head or anything. It's somebody actually says, but it's rude to order a drink without paying for it.
I'm not gonna pay for it before I get it.
And
Hey.
find out who said he wasn't going to pay.
Okay, you're met with silence.
Show yourself.
Sorry.
Perhaps I will, if you pay your tab.
I ought to have a tab when I haven't got a drink.
That's like going to the Witcher.
Okay, but the one thing you are picking up, McKelly, is that this voice is being thaumaturgied into the inn, as opposed to somebody actually speaking here. It's something that you're picking up with your detect magic.
Wait, what?
Somebody is projecting their voice into the
Oh.
inn.
Through what? Through the actual walls?
Yeah, you can't determine the source with this range, but somebody is projecting their voice into it. That's what you're hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like in my head now. I hate you.
Right, so what are Tortum and Marilla doing?
Humming really annoying Disney songs as it seems.
Okay, so Marilla will take you by the arm and you'll dance Disney songs in the courtyard.
That's cute.
Have a drink, Alphas. I insist.
Too busy singing and dancing to Frozen. Can't hear the deranged dismantled voice.
I wasn't talking to you.
Say less, I'll go and pour myself a drink.
No need. You just need to make your payment. I put a lot of effort into this. I'd appreciate
Alright.
it if you went along with it.
Alright, how much is a drink?
That'd be nice. We'll say 1 silver.
Sure.
So you put a silver down, and the skeleton immediately just sort of comes to life. A very puppeteering sort of style where like, gravity is putting its fingers down, and it's very much being pulled upwards. You can't actually see any strings. You're guessing that this is some sort of like magical spell, where it very clumsily brushes the silver into a tin, then sort of turns, goes to a barrel, and sort of attempts to knock the tap down, but it doesn't have any articulation in its fingers, so it more just sort of slaps it down and sort of nudges a tankard underneath, and this beautifully amber liquid just pours out of the barrel into the tankard. The skeleton doesn't necessarily seem to have a concept of portion control, so the tankard eventually fills and starts overflowing. And then it very clumsily sort of wedges the tankard in between its limp hands and just sort of flings it onto the bar, slopping this beer everywhere.
Well, you might need to work on your portion control, but that was pretty well done.
And it's basically just standing there limply while the beer is now pouring out onto the floor.
You also might want to teach it to stop.
Yes, that's his point. And so the skeleton then sort of does this backhand slap motion at the tap, which and gets it to now stop. And it's just sort of hanging there limply.
Alright.
But where are my manners? I'm not making this place particularly hospitable for you. And there's a clapping sound. And suddenly the fire pit here bursts into flames. So, Barricas, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you?
Yes. That's a nat one.
Okay, you take...
Unaware.
Okay, so you
Wait, is
take...
that fireplace?
Yeah, so you take 2 fire damage. I believe you have some sort of resistance to it, don't you?
Yeah, I've got resistance to fire.
Okay, so that's lowered down to 1. So the fireplace bursts into flame, and you can see that there's the rotting carcass of like a pig, which was in the process of cooking, which now hasn't. It's then rotted and is now being illuminated by the fire. The skeleton that is the bard, again, clumsily starts just plucking out the string, in a very sort of like, sort of vagary, and there's all this like really disjointed music is coming out. And one of the skeletons is just like tapping its hand on the table in some estimation of what music is.
Which one is the bard?
This one.
I'll Eldritch Blast it so you can fucking stop fucking playing.
Okay, I won't make you roll for us. It will just be a case of like you just fire off an Eldritch Blast and its head just goes flying off to one side. And the voice goes, "Well, that was rude of you."
Rude is this noise.
My apologies, he's particular with his music.
Indeed. Now tell me, are your companions going to join us, or will I have to give this speech to them as well?
That's up to you, really. I don't have any control over them.
Let it go. Let it go.
Is there a spare table I can go and take a seat at? Or am I just drinking at the bar?
At which point, the skeleton basically just gets up, to just amberly to start walks over here.
What a guy.
What about the rest of you? Can I get you a drink?
Yep. Make it red, make it glass, make it large.
Expensive. But you're paying.
Oh, no.
Cash,
I'm not paying for this.
Kasha's paying.
Hey, I paid mine.
Well, I'm not actually here, so.
Can I get a perception check from you in that regard?
Who, me?
Yep.
Okay. Dancing with a Marilla.
Okay, Marilla will do the help action then.
Does my guidance still apply?
I don't believe so.
I only got a 7.
With advantage because Marilla's helping.
Okay. No, we have now replaced the bard. 18.
Okay. But you are noticing that there is something on the roof of the inn, and you notice it because it shifts, and it's basically in the silhouette.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My screen wants to load.
Ah, adventurer.
There's a giant bat on the roof. We're just going to shout out.
Oh, don't worry. He means you no harm. Well, yes, anyway. But I have a proposal for you.
But Who are you?
Not talking to you. If you want to talk, you can come into the inn. Enjoy yourself.
We are in the courtyard.
Who are you?
Bar Big On.
Of
We're in the Big On.
Oh, of course. I haven't introduced myself. How rude of me. My apologies. My name is Wilhelm.
Who?
Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yeah, that old name.
Maybe.
Wilhelm, yeah.
What's the name again?
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
Somehow that does sound familiar. Have we met a Wilhelm before? Or been told about a Wilhelm?
I don't know.
Oh, where's Marietta where you need it?
She's singing Disney songs out the front with me, thank you very much. We're on Pinocchio right now, because we got no strings.
Very well. And so, two of the skeletons just sort of like get up and go over to the door. If you'll excuse them. You with the hat.
Oh, sorry, hello.
Literally.
Hello, what?
If you allow the gentleman to leave.
Of course.
And the skeletons just like leave, and they go over to Marilla and Tordum, and they start like, doing this very weird, but almost Mary Poppins-ish dance, but extremely badly, where they can't actually articulate themselves. So, I understand that you are here to acquire weapons that could kill me and my comrades.
I don't know who gave you that idea.
Yeah,
Well,
who said that?
I'm fairly sure you people did at some level. I've been tracking you for some time. You've done incredibly well, I must say. Hence why we're having this pleasant conversation right now. I propose something of a contest.
Already
Do
playing
you
round
work with
6.
Eden?
So, too many people spoke at once. What was that?
Do you work with Eden?
Of course I do. But Aiden is something of, shall we say, a blunt instrument. You only can see what's in front of him. I, on the other hand, enjoy the more finer things in life. So,
Yeah.
I will let you in on something of a secret. I can tell you that what you are searching for, in this case, silver, is here. In this city. I have gathered it in one particular location. Well, actually, should I say, 2 locations. In one location, you have the silver ingots. In another location, you have readily made silver weapons. If you can find them before I find you, and I will find you, then you win, and I'll make your deaths considerably less painful.
So you want to play a game of hide and seek?
Oh no,
We're already
no.
playing hide
Oh
and
no,
seek.
no, nothing so crude. Consider this more a race. I know where the silver is, of course.
That's cheating.
Maybe. But it's my rules and my game. And I know where the silver is. You simply have to find it. And I will do my best to kill you as you try to find it.
Should I just blast him now?
You can't actually see anybody. This is his voice is being projected into the room. Of course, if you choose otherwise, then we can just have our battle here in the courtyard. You have my word. If you were to win in that regard, with my dying breath, I will tell you where the silver is.
Up his arse, probably.
I now understand why you still a projection.
I'll be honest, that seems more my style. I appreciate games, I appreciate a good drink, but if we're just going to end up fighting you anyway, why don't we just get that out of the way? Do you want to have a drink first?
Oh, I'm having a drink now. Do not concern yourself with that.
I mean, it's kind of rude to be drinking by yourself,
Well,
Seems like a waste.
well, the person that I'm drinking from would disagree.
Well,
Then stop drinking from them and come and say hello properly.
yeah, bring them too.
Right, yeah. I mean, before starting the game, I would love to shake your hands, for instance, and make it this game actually fair. Because it doesn't mean that you knowing the position of the silver does not mean that you're gonna win first. So it would be nice to, show your face time to time and shake hands. Make this
Like
this
gentlemen,
game
yeah?
fair.
Right, give me a persuasion check, please.
Ah, can I use another hero point?
If you want. You can basically use them whenever you want, just keep track of which ones you're using.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Sec. I've got still 8. 15.
Is that with your hero point?
Oh, yep. It's just a reroll for the hero point, right?
Yeah, basically you just give yourself inspiration.
Yep. That's a 15. Before it was a 7.
Tempting. But unfortunately, no. You mistake me for Radovid. So, while Radovid may conduct himself in terms of honour and procedure, he says this with a lot of disdain, I, however, am more basic, shall we say.
Playing hide and
Basic.
seek doesn't sound basic.
Okay,
You're very zesty film.
And so the projected voice then just appears next to you, and it's I'm not talking to you, you're not technically here, so stop answering questions that you're not there for.
I have to help my team somehow.
If you want to help your team, then feel free to come into the inn.
Only if we can sing Disney songs.
Fine, I will get the bard to play Disney songs for you.
Please do not.
So are you going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to drag one of the skeletons along just for funsies.
The skeleton's coming anyway.
I'm dragging it. I don't care. I'm dragging it by its foot.
Okay.
It's a bad dancer.
Very well then. If you want to have our contest, then we shall do it somewhere more, shall we say, less advantageous for you. Consider it a tax on not playing my game,
Still cheating.
if you say so. At the top of this town, there's a series of mines. All of them are interconnected, so if you journey into one of them, and so you will find me at some point. I eagerly await your arrival. Don't take too long, or I might just come and find you myself.
Wait, what happened to our
Take
fight in
forever
the
sitting
courtyard?
here then and he can come get us.
Sorry, too many people spoke at once. Right, now what did you say?
I said we'll just sit here then.
Kashan, what did you say?
I said I thought he was coming to fight us in the courtyard.
Well, you thought wrong. Let's just say I've changed my mind.
Well, that doesn't seem very fair.
No, it doesn't. Farewell.
Do you know there is a third option that hasn't actually been considered? We could literally just walk out of this town and go.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, this prompts no reaction from Wilhelm's voice, so he's apparently just left. So this is something that you guys are now discussing amongst yourselves. Skeleton's
Well, I
still
have a
sort of
bit of a
plucking
feeling.
vaguely at his loot.
Are the skeletons still moving?
Yep.
Can't
that's
say
what-
alive.
Yep, that's what I was saying. The bard is still plucking at his loot, and the other skeletons are just doing what imitations of what people do in taverns.
Oh. Hmm. Well, at least we're not alone. Kind of.
Does Onyx have any input?
This just sucks a bit, doesn't it?
yeah.
Which part?
All of it! Dude's an asshole. Just wanted some silver, but no, he has to have the silver.
How does a vampire touch the silver to hide the silver?
I was actually thinking the same. How can he gather all the silver by himself?
He
I
probably
thought processes
got
using the skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
And he probably got gloves or something if he really had to get up and pass the silver.
I
So,
can just see that. Hold on a minute. I can't touch this. I need to put gloves on.
yeah, you need like oven gloves equivalent, essentially.
Oh, this is nice to put like Dracula running around with purple elements on.
Yeah, bright yellow with flowers and butterflies on them.
Oh! Okay, we have to find this guy. I need to ask him if he used oven gloves.
Alright, we go kill the guy.
And one of the skeletons looks at you and it makes the motions of laughing and his jaw falls off.
Oh.
We broke the skeleton. Wait, does that mean we made friends with skeletons? They'll come and fight for us.
Give me an insight check on that.
We made it laugh. So maybe it's our friend. When my dice wants to roll. 9. No. Yes, 9.
Okay. You are getting no indication whatsoever that this skeleton has any sort of motion to do anything at all other than what it's doing.
Okay. That sucks.
So the waitress skeleton comes over to you, Baracas, and vaguely hands you a sort of half-filled tankard. It's only half-filled because it's had so much difficulty walking around, it's slopped most of it on the floor.
I'll take the glass. And I'll look at the other side. Is there a window?
There are windows, but they're very grimy and dirty.
So it's impossible to see through. Okay. I don't really let. If we're going through this plan and sipping wine and going through the mines, I think we're not. We shouldn't do this blindly. We should come up with a plan B, a C, a D, possibly an E as well. Like what I'm trying to say is we're not supposed to go with his plan, like backstabbing, let's say.
Okay, so what's plan A?
Kill the burger?
Well, the normal plan is to go for the silver, but we need to try to understand how to, win to his own game, or play his own game.
I think we just kill him and then take the silver.
Problem is, we gotta find him.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
Can we not just like set a trap and make him come to us?
So that's plan B.
Oh. Okay.
My only suggestion is that we make a plan maybe a little bit quieter and maybe away from skeletons and such. Anything that could be his ears equivalent, basically, because I have a feeling he's probably listening in somehow. He just gives that kind of asshole vibes, you know?
Yeah. Something to do with the giant bat in the back probably has something to do with it too.
Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah, that's not
you offer this, skeleton opens the door and just says "Rah!" from outside.
Well, I could recreate a scenery where we're going through some direction or a direction on the mind, but we actually go elsewhere physically. If it makes sense. I mean, I could cover quite a lot of space.
So, sorry, I've got a bit lost on what you're.
Now I'm
referring to.
thinking aloud, honestly. I
Okay.
mean, what I'm trying to say is I could recreate a scene of something happening. If that helps.
And you guys basically just stealth away into a different location.
Yes.
Is a plan C,
Sure.
stage show. Okay, so you got plan A, B, C. You wanted plans going to E. So you need 2 more plans.
We walk out of this whole town.
Walk out.
Or we just go kill him.
Is that not plan A?
Yeah, that's sort of plan A.
Oh. Kill him again?
Double kill him? Feed him to his bat? Make him so angry his head goes boom? Or sing so many Disney songs that he just wants rid of us so he can just go away?
Okay, so Disney. Okay. Right, so you got plan A, B, C, D, and E. So,
I think Disney should be D.
okay, so basically, so plan A is you go and find Silver anyway, but do it on your way to finding him and killing him. B, you stay where you are and lay a trap for him, in the hopes that he takes up on his threat to come and get you, and you lay a trap for him here. But plan C, you do a sort of illusionary event and then use that to sneak around. Plan D is you just simply leave, and then plan E is perform Disney songs until he's sick of you.
Are we all good in for performances, right?
What?
I'm actually very good at performance.
I have +0 in performance adventure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, good for you guys. I have, 0.
I have +2 with my 3 foot of height adventure.
That's impressive. Fair enough.
I'm sure I can make some rope strings for you, Pinocchio. I'm gonna try and start tying ropes around the wrist of Duff.
Oh god.
Gonna start turning him into Pinocchio.
I mean, we could always hang fire on exactly what the plan is until next time.
Yeah, it probably would be best, because then you can get Charlotte's
More
and
info.
Tyler's views on it.
And the little one just wants
Yeah,
to
that'll probably be a good shout.
to sleep.
Yeah.
It also is probably a pretty good time for me to go to bed.
Sure. Alright, so we'll bring it to a close here. But realistically, what are people's sort of availability over the next couple of weeks?
Next week is an 8 o'clock finish for me, but it's definitely a little bit late. After that, I'm okay.
And how are people's availability over December and Christmas?
Nothing has changed for me for Christmas time.
Okay.
I've got my mother coming for the end of this month. It will touch just one Monday, but far away from now.
How about you, Onyx?
I don't know as of right now because things are possibly changing. I have no idea. For the time being, I am free, but I'll keep you updated whenever things change.
Okay. Right, okay. So, we'll pencil in next Monday and I'll do just like a general Axe account again. And but hopefully we'll be able to meet up on Monday. How has your internet been holding out during all of this, Trin?
It's fabulous. It's really just been such a simple fix this entire time, and I honestly hate it for it, but hey, I'm not complaining too much.
Alright then. But yeah, send me messages if you've got anything you need to discuss or anything like that, and I'll touch base with you on Friday.
Yes.
Alright, guys.
Thank you for the session.
That's no worries. Have a good night, guys, and hopefully we'll have a full party next week.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.